Stop, look, and listen. It doesn't matter how well you know the Bible or how many spiritual gifts you have. If you don't know how to pray or keep in touch with the Lord all the time, you're in trouble. The Lord speaks in a still, small, but very definite, very firm, very loving voice. But if you're praying so loud and making so much noise that you can't even hear God, then there's really not much point in praying. In quietness and in confidence shall be your strength. Isaiah 30, verse 15. That word confidence means faith. The very fact that you keep quiet shows you're expecting God to do something and not trying to do it yourself. You may have to keep working, but your attitude and spirit are calm. Sometimes you can't get quiet. You've got to pray as you go. It's like thinking on your feet. But some people have to be in motion, doing something all the time. They're terrified of the quiet and stillness because they know the voice of God might come through. They don't want to think. So the enemy keeps their minds, eyes, and ears filled with violent sights and sounds. That's why they have so many amusements. That word amusement means away from thinking. If you live in an atmosphere of spiritual and physical confusion, you'll develop a hardness against the voice of God, because to hear Him, you have to block out all the noises around you. The world is always in a hurry. That's the enemy's own plan. Speed up the world, anything to make everything move faster. And the result is a world hell-bent for destruction. Warning signs like this are posted at dangerous places such as railroad crossings, places of crisis where there's an interruption in your routine, your way. Otherwise, you might get hit by a train. Here's a quiz. Which is easier? Number 1, try to beat the train. Number 2, plow through the train. Number 3, jump over the train. Number 4, stop and watch the train go by. Here's a helpful hint. The correct answer is number 4. Trying to force the situation and push your way through just won't work. Remember, hurry is a lack of faith and is of the enemy. If you're rushing around, fretting and impatient, you'll never be able to focus your attention on the Lord for the answers to your questions. One of the main principles involved in making a decision is this: don't start by trying to reason it out or talking it over with others. Pray and listen. When you've learned to stop, look, listen, and wait in communion with Him until you get His answers, you will have learned how to make decisions and how to truly follow God. It's simple to do. If you've never done it before, you can start like this. Picture Jesus in your mind's eye and say to Him, Jesus, I want to be able to hear You speaking to me. Forgive me for my shortcomings and sins and come into my heart and life and let me hear You clearly when I stop and listen to You. Amen. After you say that to Him, continue to listen. You'll be amazed at the things you'll hear. Happy listening.